US visa fees to spike under Trump's big beautiful bill. Jamaicans seeking to travel to the United States of America on a visitor, student, or work visa will now face a steep increase in the fees charged by the American government. As set out in the newly signed into law Big Beautiful Bill, Jamaicans wanting to visit the US will now have to pay an extra $250 on top of the regular fee of $185, significantly increasing the visa fee. To put this into perspective, the increase is almost 150%. A Jamaican family of 4 wanting to visit the US must now therefore pay a total of $435 per person, totaling $1,740 or close to 300,000 Jamaican dollars. And that is just the visa application fee. Does not include accommodation, does not include spending money. The $250 surcharge on all non-immigrant visas issued by the US, that is tourist visas, student visas, and work visas, is referred to as a visa integrity fee and will be collected by the Department of Homeland Security at visa issuance. It will also be adjusted annually and generally will not be waived, meaning it could be $250 this year and $350 next year. However, a provision in the law allows the refund of the US $250 to visa holders who comply fully with their visa terms. Those are the people who did not overstay or violate their status and depart on time. If a visa holder leaves the US within 5 days of their visa expiring or changes to a green card legally, they can apply to get back the $250. While law-abiding visitors can theoretically reclaim the $250 upon returning home, the process for reimbursement is unspecified and could be burdensome, meaning many may never pursue it, effectively making it a collected fee. Immigration advocates have described the fee as both a bond and a penalty, aimed at discouraging visa overstays. Compliant travelers who go back home on time essentially post a $250 security deposit to enter the US. What's the impact that this will have on the people of the Caribbean? Erwin Clare, head of Queens-based Caribbean Immigration Services, said that the new fee could have an impact on Jamaican entertainers, athletes, and business people who will have to travel to the US. He also said students would face additional fees to travel to the US. The surcharge fee is an additional charge to students, business people, athletes, and others who desire to travel to the United States. It could have the effect of reducing the number of Jamaicans who want to travel to the United States, he said. Clare also pointed out that this could also have an impact on remittances to Jamaica, not only in the form of money, but education, healthcare, and other areas. He said he believed the fees could force Jamaicans to look elsewhere for schools and work instead of the US. Clare stated that family visits will also be impacted as the fees kick in. Another person of influence in the Jamaican space chimed in. Attorney at law Winston Tucker said that the fee could be disruptive for Jamaicans who want to travel to the US to visit family and for other reasons. It is also designed to be disruptive, he said. Tucker sees the new fee as potentially reducing the number of people who want to travel to the US for pleasure or as students. We will have to wait to see how the process plays out. So far, no timeline has been outlined for collecting these fees. Tucker also pointed out that immigration court fees have been increased by the new law, and this could lead to less people fighting immigration matters in court. So what's the penalty? For those who don't depart on time, overstayers, the US will keep your $250 as a penalty. This creates an extra financial incentive to leave as required. However, critics note it also penalizes honest travelers by making US visas more expensive and potentially reduces US travel demand from Caribbean countries and could impact airlines, tourism, and shopping in the US. The law also contains a host of immigration-related provisions that tighten asylum rules, impose fees for asylum seekers, and boost enforcement. These changes will impact Caribbean immigrant communities in multiple ways, from higher costs to seek legal status to harsher enforcement, targeting undocumented or asylum-seeking individuals. For the first time in U.S. history, applying for asylum will come with a mandatory fee. The bill directs Department of Homeland Security or the Department of Justice to charge each asylum applicant an initial fee of US $100 or more upon filing the application. In 2025, the fee is set at $100 or a higher amount set by regulation, and it will be indexed by inflation annually thereafter. No fee waivers are allowed for inability to pay, meaning even indigent asylum seekers must pay or be denied an opportunity to apply. Half of the fees will fund immigration courts, and the other half U.S. Citizen and Immigration Services to support adjudication of cases. According to one analysis done, the $100 plus charge creates a financial barrier to asylum. Many Caribbean asylums, especially Jamaicans, are low income and arrive with few resources. They will now need to produce that US $100 at the time of filing, which may delay filing or deter some from seeking asylum at all. Previously, there was effectively a nil fee for asylum. In addition to the fee, asylum applicants will owe an annual fee of $100 or more for each year their case is unresolved. This US $100 per year will also adjust upward with inflation each year, and no waivers are permitted. This money goes directly to the Treasury. The big beautiful bill has passed. From legal immigrants currently living in the US to those trying to get to the US, everything has changed. We have not yet seen the full effect. Only time will tell. Do you think the increase in visa charges would lead to less Jamaicans entering the United States? Leave your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think. And thank you again for watching.